Okay, this is a video of the insides of my Apple Macintosh SE. As you can see, I got a screwdriver, or at least a bit long enough to stick in the handle of the case and get the screws out so I could actually open the machine. Actually, at this point, I've already replaced all the electrolytic capacitors on the analog board. I was told to do this because I was told it would fix the problem I was having with the machine, where it would make some high frequency and like high whining noises whenever the CPU was doing anything. But unfortunately, that did not fix the problem, and I was told also that the power supply capacitors needed to be replaced as well. I did not do that because I did open the power supply and all the capacitors were like in between all the wires and all glued in place, so I didn't really feel like doing it. But since it didn't fix the problem by replacing the analog board capacitors, I'm gonna do that sometime in the near future. Anyway, let me show you the inside of the machine now. Alright, so right here we have the analog board with all new capacitors, as I said. For this capacitor up here, I actually replaced it with a film capacitor. I was told to do that because, well, this was originally a 3.9 microfarad, 35 volt electrolytic capacitor, non-polarized. And I believe this is somewhere in line with the deflection coils. And basically, a film capacitor has a higher tolerance of ripple currents and current backflow, so I was told it would be a better replacement instead of another electrolytic capacitor, and it would outlast the machine for a decent amount of time. So, that's the analog board, as you can see. It has a cooling fan here, flyback transformer there, and the power supply assembly is right there, as you can see. Right here we have the CRT. Right here we have the anode connection, which for some reason it's like gooey and appears to be leaking a little bit. I don't know why that is, but yeah, if you touch it, it's like really gooey and sticky, which is weird, but hey, it works, I guess. It's fine. So, yeah. There's the deflection yoke, deflection coils. There's the neck and the neck board assembly there. Under there we have the 20 megabyte mini scribe stepper motor hard drive. SCSI interface, obviously. And as you can see over there, there is the stepper motor. And as you can see, there's actually a manufacturing date inside the machine on the hard drive caddy. And this machine was made on March 25th of 1988. So yeah. Under there, in its own little cage, we have the 800K 3.5 inch floppy disk drive. And it's plugged in over there on the logic board to one of the two floppy disk ports. The other floppy disk port would be used if your machine had the configuration of dual 800K floppy drives. And as you can see, there is also a SCSI port right there. So, that is the inside of the machine. Pretty decent. My logic board is actually missing the little shielding on the bottom of it, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but oh, and here's the back cover right here, as you can see. The Macintosh SE label there, and the cutouts for the ports and the power supply here. Inside the case, there's actually signatures, which is known for these machines. As you can see, they're engraved by Raoul Engravings. You can see that. Focus it in real quick. As you can see there. And right there is Steve Jobs' signature. So yeah. As you can see, it is a bit dusty. I did clean this out, but not exactly very well. So it still has a little bit of dust in it, but it shouldn't harm anything. As you can see, here's the fan, which is also a bit dusty. So yeah, I'll actually plug the machine in right now and boot it up open so you can see the inside while it's running. I mean, I guess that's Nothing spectacular, but hey, I guess you can hear the hard drive a little better and see the CRT neck or the heater coils in there light up. So I'll go ahead and just plug it in and show you it still works. So be right back. Alright, I now have the machine open and plugged in, as you can see. I also have a mouse connected. So I'll go ahead and move over here and I'll go ahead and turn it on. As you can see, the CRT is on. Sort of see the heating element in there. And here, there's the hard drive. Okay, and as you can see, it is booted into macOS right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a high-pitched sound coming from the machine. So let me do something on here real quick. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is quite a bit of high-pitched squealing coming from this machine. And now that I really listen closely, I think it is actually coming from the power supply unit. So yeah, I might have to replace the capacitors in that pretty soon. But yeah, as you can see, it is running, open. Can't really see it in there, but it's on, the heating element is. So yeah, that's the machine open. I'll go ahead and shut it down. Yeah, you can hear that squealing sound, hopefully. And I'll go ahead and turn off the machine. Alright, and there's the video of the insides of my Apple Macintosh SE. Hope you enjoyed this video.